Location, location, location. Those are the three important things that you have to remember in real estate, and this baby has it. One of my favorite pastimes is touring through the different houses for sale on, and you might have this hobby as well. I know a lot of different people love to do this. We love to dream. And lately I found a most fabulous listing, really out of the ordinary, special listing right outside of Nashville, Tennessee. It's built in 1948. It is only 8,500 square feet. It contains 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and it also contains a bonus guest house that's the size of a normal average American's home, 1,200 square feet. So not huge, but not small by any means, is a guest quarters. And that's very important for what I'm about to tell you on how you can obtain this property. And Nashville, Tennessee is one of those places where you can't limit your possibilities. There's so many opportunities for making money, for tourism, for incoming entertainers. There's so many opportunities there around Nashville and in Nashville itself. So this is a very special property to begin with. And I looked through the property because I thought, well, I'll never be able to afford it, okay? So I might as well dream. I'll look through the listing and I'll show you the listing here in this video a little bit later on. And I also will tell you how, in all possibility, you could own this $10 million estate. Don't count yourself out. I'll show you how you can actually do this. You can obtain and live at a beautiful mansion free of cost. You don't have to pay your monthly expenses. Free of cost, beautiful mansion. So let's get going. Let's get into it. Let's see what we're getting into. So here we have it, our $10 million property. This is a 2.3 acre estate. Looks like they manicure the lawns by hand. It looks gorgeous. You can see they have a roundabout pull through here. It looks like these used to be some sort of stables. I don't know how I feel about the wallpaper, but I understand that wallpaper is coming back into style. So that might be something that you would like to keep. It says 5 beds and 5 baths. So you probably can tell where I'm headed to with the investment property. It would make an excellent bed and breakfast. Definitely. I mean, this place would be very popular. You might even get some famous guests coming to stay with you. This place would be fantastic. You could see the grand fireplace. You could fit a couple people in there, a spit and a pig you could fit in there. Look at this kitchen. This is glorious. Look at all the prep space that you have. You have a fire hearth there for cooking. You have a grand stove. You even have a ladder so you can access the upper cabinets here. Kind of the butler pantry off to the side here that they've converted into a coffee nook. And there's a formal dining room right off of the kitchen where you could hold special dinners for people. Living room that could be easily used as a lobby or a gathering place for your guests. And then there's a mudroom, a nice little place to keep lockers. This would be great if you had to employ staff. One of the rooms here, they all look absolutely gorgeous and completely styled. And look at this bathroom, a vanity for days. And then we have another suite. This has more of a feeling of a guest room to me. Not quite sure what we're seeing here. Maybe these are just towel hooks, but it looks like you go into like a 10-person shower in the next room. I love the tile up here. If you notice, the details in this house are exquisite. They're not just run of the mill, but they're really quite custom. This is probably off of those the kids' room. And then all these closets were for their 4 children. It's a laundry room. I thought that there was one downstairs. Maybe they have a couple of laundry rooms, which would be excellent for getting all those linens cleaned after guest stays. Here's a nice outdoor space with another fireplace. You gotta have a fireplace. Look at these bricks in the pull-through area. It looks like a house, a guest house, but it's actually just a little child's playhouse. Wow, this is so fantastic. All right, so I hope you enjoyed going through that listing with me. I certainly enjoyed looking at it myself. And now I want to go over the numbers with you. Okay, so how are we going to hack this? How is this going to break down with numbers? Here we go. Well, we have 5 suites to bring in income. And these are not ordinary suites. These are fabulous setups, and we're going to charge $600 a night for each suite. And so you're looking at, with a full house, you're looking at $3,000 a night. What I think really, in actuality, what would happen is that so many people would be curious about somebody who converted a mansion into a boutique bed and breakfast, that I think that you would actually be looking at a full house from day one. For the month, that would come to $90,000 gross income for the month. And the big chunk out of that is if you got an investor, a bank, to loan you the funds for this business, you're looking at a mortgage payment or possibly a rent payment of around $50,000 a month. Property taxes are also a little bit dear. Property taxes per month are going to be $5,500. The property taxes here in Tennessee are not bad at all. That's a great deal. And your insurance price is going to be about $3,500. It'll probably be a little bit more if you're running a business. You need some personnel to be running this business. So you at minimum would need a cook, you would need a groundskeeper, and you would need an additional maid. They're going to run you about $10,000 for personnel costs for the month. There are 5 fireplaces in this estate, but your electricity bill should run about $2,000 a month. Your supplies you're looking at for food or linens, things like that, you're looking at $3,000 a month. Your incidentals, we're just going to throw out a higher than usual number. We're going to say $5,000 a month. After all of your expenses, you're going to net about $11,000 a month. And remember, you are living for free and you're netting $11,000 a month because you will take up residence in the guest house. You'll have your own 1,200 square foot home right there on the estate. Remember, in Tennessee, there is no income tax, so that's a big plus for that. You get to hold on to much more of that money than you would have. Otherwise, you just have to pay federal taxes on your earnings. Those are the numbers that I came up with. Let me know if you think that that's a good estimate to go by. Let me know if this is something that you would love to do. Carefully consider it, pray about it, see if this is the right thing to do, and then I would just go for it because, you know, you only live once. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. And I look forward to talking to you about my next fine